Let's say finally I made it. I've got it all. Money, fame, my choice of work in my game. I can afford it all. What I want, need, or fancy. And I have a beautiful life. What more could I ask for, huh? But it wasn't the money, it wasn't the fame. It was my passion, my undying love, which drove me to the game. It's the art and art itself which drove me insane. You know, they think he made it in a blink. Oh boy, that's a mistake. Because they have no idea how much was at stake. He left his town all on his own. Nobody's support and nobody's loan. They told him he won't make it. The comments were almost going to break him. Hiding his tears and all his pain. Managing somehow standing for his name. Boards the train, arrives in the city. Nowhere to go and no time for pity. Tall buildings and crowded street. Millions of people but no one to meet. Found a place, found stuff to eat. Went for auditions in unbeatable heat. Better looking guys with experience behind. Their looks, their height, all made him fright. Ignoring them all, went door to door for auditions, opportunities, contacts and more. Years passed with failing and failing. Sending out his profile and constantly mailing. Family's pressure and doubts were hailing. All he could say, give me some time, I'm almost nailing. But those were the days with no food, with borrowed money from a rich dude, tag of a struggler and a million rejections. Everybody telling these are a fool's actions. Why don't you quit? Why don't you leave? This is an unachievable dream in which you believe. He was still trying, spending hours to get his craft, nuances and performances power. Avoiding them all, focused on his training, working on his voice, body, his pronunciation skills he was honing. His goals were clear, he knew what he wanted, but he couldn't find the door, not a single sign to that fucking door. Vulnerable and weak, fell flat on the land. Needed someone who could make him stand. Guess who came as a helping hand? Depression and pain, self-abuse and moron lane. Suicidal thoughts, self-pity, fear and doubt. No energy for another bout. Sleepless nights and ruthless days were passing in such an awful pace. One of those nights when he lay in bed, dreams and desires churning in his head, wondering about his parents. Life he promised them seems unapparent. He lay there scared, hugging his mom's picture, whom he lovingly cared. Cold tears rolling down his warm cheeks. Oh, he can barely breathe. He feels so fucking weak. His legs are shaking. Maybe he won't make it. What if he dies? There is no one around. And he's lonely, there is no one to ground. Shh, that's his cry. No, wait, maybe he has gathered strength to try. There he stands with shaking thighs, refusal to compromise and fire in his eyes. Staring at the mirror, folding his hands, waving at people and thanking his fans. Oh, what he sees, he's at Oscars indeed. His fists clenched and spine upright, speaking at a mirror, imagining millions at sight. I know I look tired, but I am on fire. Why don't you hire? It's time for the bang, don't let it hang. I'm ready to fly, you better say hi. Look me in the eye so you see the sky. It's all in my will to shake this fucking hill. I'm a small town boy, I'm my own convoy, with cultures, values, hunger and joy. Not just a town, the world is my crown. Oh boy, I'm burning, constantly learning, ready to explore for the world which lures. I'm the kind you're never gonna find. I'm the unexplored talent, ready to grind. The moment I'm on stage, you will have a fixed case. I bet you're gonna crave, anticipate and wait for my movies to come. Watch and trade. There's gonna be a queue, waiting for the new. It's gonna be a show, houseful, you know. Pepsi, popcorn, emotions gonna flow. Crowd care no more, sitting on the floor or all on the corners or all on the floor. They will cling to the seats like it's the baby's heartbeat. They're gonna weep like a child, laugh like a baby's under arm tickle. Extremely wild. They're gonna feel the rage to even kill the sage. They're gonna love like God with unconditional Lord. They will be stunned the way performance stunned. Goosebumps won't leave until they believe it wasn't a reality, it was just a film. But they are in a trance and they are in the film. That's what they believe. It wasn't just a film. They stand up and clap, bow down and tap. Audience starts to leave without a single sound. Never happened before on a theater's ground. Oh, they're moved, surprised, or in wonder. What an astonishing, incredible filmography thunder. They go back home and sit on for dinner, surrounded by the ones who couldn't make it for the winner. He tells the tale and dinner is gone stale. It's already next morning and the jobs they're adjourning. He's become the brand they always demand. Film industries are shocked, but the audience is already logged. That's the guy and that's the star they want to watch with a scotch at the bar. Directors, producers, writers and more going frantic at his front door. They want him to sign film series and more projects in line. Yes, he was right. He's his own convoy. He's in spotlight, in the center of the stage, and the world news is all about how his performance is engaged.